So now we continue. We continue with exercise 17, question number 8a. So in the figure 1 given below, ABC is the isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC is equal to 5 and BC is equal to 6. Okay. So we are given that this is an isosceles triangle where these two are equal, A, B and C, and they're given that this is 6 centimeters. So obviously if I draw perpendicular like this, we know that this will be 3 and this will be 3, and they're given us that AB is equal to AC equals to 5, so this is 5 and this is 5, right? And so accordingly we need to find out AD. So we know that first of all BD is equal to DC is equal to 3 centimeters, and we know that AD square is equal to AB square minus BD square by Pythagoras theorem. So that will give me as 5 square minus 3 square is equal to 25 minus 9 is equal to 16 is equal to 4. So AD is equal to 4 centimeters. That's 4 centimeters. Now I need to find out certain ratios. So the ratios, first one is sin C. Sin C is opposite upon hypotenuse, that is nothing but AD upon AC is equal to 4 upon 5. The second one is you need to find out tan B. So tan B, tan B is opposite upon adjacent side, so AD upon BD is equal to 4 upon 3. And third one is tan C minus cot B. Tan C minus cot B. Okay, tan C is nothing but AD upon DC, and cot B is BD upon AD. So that gives you as AD is 4 and DC is 3 minus BD is 3 and this is 4. The 16 minus 9 upon 12 is equals to 7 upon 12. So that's the answer. So the answer for sum number 8 is 4 upon 5, 4 upon 3 and 7 upon 12. We move on to sum number 8C. Because alternate sums, we are taking the sum number 8C now. After that they are all single sums, so yeah, we can pick up one by one later. Okay, that is sum number 8C. In the figure given below, AD is the perpendicular to BC and BD is equal to 15. Sin B is equal to 4 upon 5 and tan C is equal to 1. Fine. So this is the required triangle. This is D. This is 90 degree. This is B. This is 15. Okay. And they are given us, this is A. This is C. What is given to you is firstly BD is equal to 15 centimeters. Next is they given you that sin B is equal to 4 upon 5 and tan C is equal to 1. So according to this we have over here that, so first of all is you need to find out, so find AD, AB, DC, AC, and also show that tan square B minus 1 upon cos square B is equal to minus 1. So let's start one by one. we know that this is 15. You need to find out AD, AB, DC and AC, all four of them, right? So firstly we'll take this one, sine B. Sine B is equals to 4 upon 5. Now sine B is nothing but opposite upon adjacent, that is AD upon AB is equals to 4 upon 5. Therefore AD is equals to 4x and AB is equals to 5x. Right? So we know here that BD square is equals to AB square minus AD square. So AB square is 5x the whole square minus 4x the whole square is 25x square minus 16x square is equals to 9x square. Therefore BD is equals to 3x. Therefore 15 is equals to 3x because BD is already known to us. Therefore x is equals to 5. Therefore AD is equals to, AD is nothing but 4x. So 4x is equals to 20. AB is equals to 5x is equals to 25. Okay, so here we know that AD is 20, this is 25, right? Now we see the next part, tan C is 1, so tan C is equals to 1, so tan C is nothing but AD upon DC is equals to 1. AD we know 20, so 20 is equals to DC. Therefore DC is 20 again. Therefore we will finding out, so DC is 20 centimeters, so DC is equals to 20 centimeters. That is the answer number 3. So we are done with this, done with this, done with this. Now AC is Pythagoras theorem. So AC square is equals to AD square plus DC square by PT. So that's why it will be AD square is 20 square plus 20 square is equals to 400 plus 400 is equals to 800. That is nothing but 20 root 2. So AC is 20 root 2 centimeters. Got it? This is the first part. I need to erase this part so that I can solve this one. So next I want to prove is that tan square B minus 1 upon cos square B is equals to minus 1. This is what I have to prove. So we'll take the LHS. Tan square B. What is tan square? Tan square B is nothing but AD upon BD the whole square minus 1 upon cos B is nothing but adjacent 15, and that is BD upon AB the whole square. So that is nothing but AD is 20 upon 15 the whole square minus this will be AB will go up, so this 25 the whole square upon BD is 15 the whole square. So that is this way. The cancellations 4, 5 4s are 5 3s are 5 5s are 5 3s are. So that will be giving me as 16 upon 9 minus 25 upon 9. That will be minus 9 upon 9 is equals to minus 1. So LHS is equals to RHS. Is it clear? Understood? So first of all, we found out all the different sides using the two things what were given to you. First thing was sine B is equal to 4 upon 5, and second thing was given to you as tan C is equal to 1. So in this way you are finding out the value of AD, AB, DC, AC. Okay, these are the 4 things what you needed to find out. So that you found out first using these two ratios, and then you are taking the next part over here. We already know all the different sides of the triangle, so accordingly you are just placing the values over there as per the value of tan B and cos B, and you are getting the answer as -1, which is the RHS. So that proves the sum. Okay, now we take sum number 9. So we now move on to sum number 9, that is given as sin theta is equals to 3 upon 5. Find cos theta and tan theta. Very simple sum. So we know that sin theta is equals to opposite upon adjacent is equals to 3 upon 5. Therefore opposite is equals to 3x and adjacent is equals to 5x. Therefore hypotenuse the whole square is equals to opposite square plus adjacent square by Pythagoras theorem. We have over here 3x the whole square plus 5x the whole square. One second, sorry. Okay, so this is hypotenuse. So this is adjacent. This is hypotenuse minus opposite. Okay, so this will be 5x the whole square minus 3x the whole square is 25x square minus 9x square is 16x square. So adjacent is equals to 4x. We need to find out cos theta and tan theta. So cos theta is equals to adjacent upon hypotenuse is equals to 4x upon 5x is equals to 4 upon 5, and tan theta is equals to opposite upon adjacent is equals to 3x upon 4x is equals to 3 upon 4. Okay, that's the sum number 9. Very easy sum. 4 upon 5 and 3 upon 4. We move on to sum number 11. Okay, sum number 11. Same kind of sum, similar, very similar sum. Sin theta is equals to 6 upon 10. So that gives me opposite is equals to 6x and hypotenuse is equals to 10x. So adjacent square is equals to hypotenuse square minus opposite square by pt. That gives me 10x the whole square minus 6x the whole square is 100x square minus 36x square is equals to 64x square. Therefore adjacent is equals to 8x. You need to find out the value of cos theta plus tan theta. So cos theta plus tan theta is 8x upon 10x plus 6x upon 8x. Xx gets cancelled, and you can further, so you can see it is cross multiply. So 64 plus 60 upon 80 is equal to 124 upon 80. You can divide it by 4, so it is 31, and this will be 20. So it will be 31 upon 20. That's the answer for sum number 11. Quite an easy sum. That is 1 upon 20 or 31 upon 20. We keep it as 31 upon 20 only. Not required to put it as 1 upon 20. As such, you can make it as 1 upon 20 because this is not the ratio. This is the answer to this thing. So yeah, you have to keep it as 11 upon 20. Okay. So you can remember this way. Whenever you are going to find out the answer for some addition, subtraction वगैरह कुछ रहेगा, तो fraction को हम लोग mixed fraction में convert करेंगे. but if the answer is just a ratio, what is sin theta cos theta, ऐसा कुछ ratio है, तो then it's a ratio, then it could be always like 31/20 or anything. We move on to sum number 13. So again, sum number 13 is cosec theta is equals to root 5. Okay, again same kind. What is this? This is actually nothing but root 5 upon 1. Therefore, we can say cosec is nothing but hypotenuse is equals to root 5x, and that of this is sine. So opposite is equals to 1 x. Therefore, adjacent square is equals to hypotenuse square minus opposite square. So that will be root 5x the whole square minus x the whole square. That is going to be 5x square minus x square is equals to 4x square is equals to 2x. So that gives me the adjacent side to be 2x. Now we need to find out the value of cot theta minus cos theta. So cot theta minus cos theta. Cot theta is 2x upon opposite is x minus cos theta is 2x upon 5x, root 5x. X gets cancelled, so it is nothing but 2 root 5 minus 2 upon root 2. Okay, sorry, root 5. So this can be written as 2 root 5 minus 1 upon root 5. You can rationalize this thing, so we can multiply this by root 5 upon root 5. So that will give me as 2 root 5 into root 5 is 10. So 10 minus 2 root 5 upon 5. That will be the answer. 10 minus 2 root 5 upon 5, because 2 root 5 into root 5 is 10 and 2 minus 2 into root 5 minus 2 root 5, नीचे तो 5 ही है. So that will be the answer for sum number 13. It is 2, or you can just keep it over here, 2 root 5 minus 1 upon root 5. That is the answer given to you in the textbook. Okay, so this was sum number 13. We now move on to sum number 15. If theta is an acute angle and tan theta is 8 upon 15, find the value of sec theta plus cosec theta. So tan theta is equals to 8 upon 15. So opposite is equals to 8x and adjacent is equals to 15x. So hypotenuse square is going to be equal to opposite square plus adjacent square by pt. See, similar sums, very easy sums you can see. 8x the whole square plus 15x the whole square is equals to 64x square plus 225x square is equals to 289x square is equals to 17x. So hypotenuse over here will be 17x. So now we need to find out the value of sec theta plus cosec theta. Sec theta is 17x upon adjacent is 15x plus 17x upon adjacent is 8x. X gets cancelled. What is remaining is 17 into 8. So 136. Right? Plus 17 into 15. 17 into 15. 17 into 15. 17 into 50. 15 sevens are 105. 15, 25. So 225. Yeah, 225 upon 15. Yeah, 15 8s are 120. So that will give you the answer as 1 and then 5 and 6 and then 3. 361 upon 120 is the answer. Okay, yeah, so it will be equal to 3 1 upon 120. That is sum number 15. Sum number 15 is 13 upon 120. Some calculation error somewhere. Let me check. 17 into 8 is 7 8s are 56. 8 19 13 136 बराबर है. And this is 535 and then 5 and the 5 6 7 8 and 0 7 1. So 555. Oh, that is 525. Okay, so this is 91. This is 31. Okay, got the mistake? Calculation error. Yeah, we need to be careful. Sum number 17. We move on to sum number 17 now. Given A is an acute angle and cosec A is root 2. So that is cosec A is equals to root 2 upon 1. Therefore hypotenuse is equals to root 2x and opposite is equals to x. Therefore adjacent square is equals to hypotenuse square minus opposite square is equals to root 2x the whole square minus x the whole square is equals to 2x square minus x square is equals to x square. Therefore adjacent is also equal to x. So now we need to find out the value of 2 sine square A plus 3 cot square A upon 10 square A minus cos square A. Okay, this is what you need to find out. So we have over here 2 into sine square A is nothing but x upon 2 root 2x the whole square plus 3 into tan. So tan is cot is nothing but x upon x the whole square upon again x upon x the whole square minus this is root 2x x upon root 2x the whole square. So this will give you as 2 into, so x gets cancelled, gets cancelled. So 2 into 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon 1 minus 1 upon 2. Okay, this is getting cancelled. Where this 1 upon root 2, the squaring will be 1 upon 2. So here this gets cancelled to get you 4. So is equals to 4 upon 1 upon 2, that is nothing but 8. So the answer is 8. So the answer to sum number 17 is 8. Okay, now we move on to sum number 19. You can see the sums are very typical. They are all similar kind and easy to do. So I don't think there should be any problem in doing these ones. Right, sum number 19 now. Same way, tan theta is 5 upon 12. So sum number 19, tan theta is equal to 5 upon 12. That gives you opposite is equal to 5x and adjacent is equal to 12x. Therefore hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square, that is nothing but by Pythagoras theorem. We have over here 5x the whole square plus 12x the whole square is equal to 25x square plus 144x square is equals to 169x square. Therefore, hypotenuse is equals to 13x. We're done with this. Now we have to find out the value of cos theta plus sin theta upon cos theta minus sin theta. Cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse, that is 12x upon 13x minus 5x upon 13x upon, plus 12x upon 13x minus 5x upon 13x. So that will give me as 17x upon 13x upon 7x upon 13x. So that cancels. So that is nothing but 17 upon 7, that is 2, 3 upon 7. That's the sum number 19. So sum number 19, the answer is 2, 3 upon 7. Is it clear? Right? Sum number 19. Okay, we'll continue with sum number 21 in the next video.